Hey guys, what's going on? Joshua Elder here. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about something a little different. I want to show you exactly how I got a $95,000 loan from my local credit union for a supercar. Now, most of you guys might be thinking, this is idiotic, Josh. You're financing a supercar, you're paying interest, you're throwing money away. Now, hear me out. Okay, let me explain exactly why I did this and the strategy behind it. I will be creating another video that goes into a little bit more detail, but in this video, I want to explain first how I got the loan, and then another video, I'll explain why I got a supercar. So if you're excited for this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. Go ahead and subscribe by clicking that red subscribe button below. Tick that bell icon to be notified of all future videos that I upload when I upload them, because in this channel, we talk about everything business, personal development, mindset on how to create a life and business full of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. So without further ado, let's talk a little bit about this. So I went to a few different credit unions and applied for a loan. I saw an ad, a local ad, that talked about the fact that I could get a 1.99% interest loan on a vehicle. Now, it had to be a vehicle that was at least a 2015 or newer. The car that I was looking at the time was a 2015. I ended up changing my mind completely on the type of car that I got. Again, I'm going to reveal the car in another video. So what did I do? How did I actually get a $95,000 loan? First of all, it's difficult, especially as an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, to get a loan. Banks do not like that. So number one, the first thing that I learned, that if you're applying for a loan, you want to be an employee of the company or be anything else but the owner. So you want to be the president, you can be the CEO, you could be the vice president. Again, you could be an employee, but you don't want to put yourself down as the actual company owner. So I've actually been recently going through a course that's essentially a finance course at its core that shows you how to get loans from banks. And not just get loans from banks, but how to create goodwill with these banks so you can get higher amounts and sort of build up so you have more leverage, so you can use whatever you finance to create, whether it's in enjoying the certain asset or liability that you have for a certain amount of time, and then turning that over, and then eventually, being able to get something bigger and better. So that's really the idea here from a 30,000 foot perspective. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to get a $95,000 loan for this car. And so the first, place that I went to, I applied as an actual business owner. Well, I had to send in my tax returns from 2018 and 2017, and they only got me approved for $30,000. And here I'm thinking, I've had $1,500 a month car payments. I've always paid my mortgage on time. When I rented an apartment, I always paid that on time. I had really good credit history, but they didn't approve me any more than $30,000. And this was actually at a different credit union than what I banked with. So after going through this course and this specific module in the course, I realized, okay, let me try this strategy. So the idea is that you want to have money that's cash flowing into your bank account consistently. So I had about a liquid of $50,000 in my bank account, and I went to my local credit union and I'm like, okay, the interest rate's going to be a little bit higher, but that's okay. Everything's going to work out. So I applied. They said, hey, you're pre-approved, but there's a few things that you're going to need. You're going to need your, number one, you're going to need your tax returns. So knowing my experience from the previous credit union that I went to, I knew the same thing was going to happen. So what I decided to do is I decided to call them up and say, okay, here's the situation. You guys can see, if you look at the history of my bank account, I've got a lot of money going through that bank account. And I've got $50,000 sitting in there that you guys are using, that you guys are leveraging for mortgages. I'm getting very little to no interest from that. But hey, if I continue to bank with you and I leave that money there, I've got $50,000 that you guys are actively using. If you guys can't help me push this loan through, then I'll just go and bank with somebody else. I'll go find somebody else that will do it. So the lady actually put me on hold for a second, got in touch with the underwriter, the higher ups, and she came back on the phone. She says, hey, I want to congratulate you. We got you approved. So the idea here is if you have not only positive cash flow consistently going through your bank and good history with that bank, but if you have a lump sum of money, you want to use that as leverage to get a higher loan amount. Now, it's going to be difficult if you don't have a decent credit history, or you don't have a lot of cash flow or excess cash sitting in your checking account. If you don't have that, you're not going to be able to use that as leverage to get the bank to give you a $95,000 loan. So the reason why they gave me this loan is they saw me as an asset. They actually looked at my bank account. They saw a lot of money going through there. They saw excess cash just sitting in my checking account, because what the banks do, they're actually loaning out your money to yourself, whether it be on a mortgage or an auto loan. So having this knowledge, I knew that. And I knew that they would be missing out on huge business if I essentially threatened them and said, hey, if you're not going to work with me, I'll just go somewhere else. So that was a huge strategy that I learned and deployed for this specific auto loan. So now you're probably wondering, well, Josh, why the heck did you actually go out there and get an auto loan? Well, I'll give you a little hint here. Number one was for marketing purposes. Number two was when you can find the right cars at the right prices, you can essentially hack them and drive them for free or for little to no money for over the course of the next 6 to 12 months. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about exactly what the car was. I'm going to talk about the strategy behind it. But I really hope that you got value and you took away something from this video when it comes to finances. Obviously, in this channel, I cover a lot about affiliate marketing, but I wanted to give you another side of business and how you can use influence and how you can use leverage to get what it is that you want out in life. So that said, this is Joshua Elder signing off. Hopefully you got value from this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, online marketing in general, finance, and everything in between. And like I said, don't forget to tick that bell icon to be notified of all future videos that I upload when I upload them. If you have any questions, please put them below, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.